Can you tell us the first stuff about your NRL debut? What do you remember of?
I remember it very vividly actually. I was Northern Eagles, we were playing Roosters at Brookvale Oval. I wasn't in the squad. I got called up late. I was actually going to go to a concert on the day. Big music fan, and I was a little bit disappointed at first that I was going to miss the festival, but ended up being alright. We played the Roosters at Brookvale and we got a victory. It was very exciting, obviously, especially being able to play at Brookvale. My first game was great. It's a fantastic memory.
And your Super League debut, what can you tell us about that?
Super League debut, London Broncos 2005 at Brentford against Warrington actually, and another very memorable day. I think we won that one as well. Actually scored a try in the first 30 seconds or something of that game. It was a bit of a charge down into Mark McClendon's hands, and off we went and scored a try. So my first game, it didn't even take me a minute to score a try. So I thought maybe this is the place for me.
And who's, I mean, you would have had a ton of coaches in your time. Who's probably been the best coach that you've had or learned the most off?
Pretty sharp probably initially. When I was coming through it, was a huge influence on me. Him and Frank Panisi, who's now the football manager at Melbourne Storm, they were huge for my career. And guys like Chad Randall, we were all coming through at the same time. Probably Brian McDermott was great for my career. Probably in the end, Ivan Cleary when I was at the Roosters was a huge influence on my career. But probably Powley always, in the end, I would have to say, he's got me playing some of the best, if not the best I've ever played. So you'd have to say in the end that he's probably been the best coach for me.
And the hardest opponent you faced, in the NRL and in Super League, is there anyone who sort of stands out and has been particularly tough?
The NRL, I had the pleasure of playing against Gordon Tallis, and Carl Webb one time was pretty intense. So a few guys have ragdolled me around a fair bit in my career over there, but probably Big Gordy, I'd say, was pretty scary to come up against.
And in Super League?
Super League. It was never really nice coming up against Leslie Vinicola. He wasn't overly aggressive man, actually a very, very nice man, but seeing him coming back on an angle towards you and all 500 kilos of him, whatever he was, running like a coal train was pretty scary, so I'd probably have to go for him.
And has it been a funniest teammate that you've had in your careers?
Oh, I've had some funny teammates over the years. Rob Purdom at London is a funny guy, more so because we used to laugh at him really, but probably the funniest guy I've played with was Danny Williams, who I played with at London, who played for Melbourne. Just an out and out A-grade lunatic, old school in terms of the things he used to come up with. Came through that real hard culture of the 90s, and it was one of the toughest blokes to get around, but just an out and out funny man. I would have you in stitches constantly.
And you've been in a couple of clubs in Australia and a few clubs in Super League now. I mean, is there any sort of regrets you've had in your career in terms of moves or anything like that?
Well, I envy what like guys like Nathan Hindmarsh and the Beaver, Steve Menzies have done, being able to play majority of their career at one club, or if not just that one club, which I think it's incredible. I love that those guys have done that. It's great for the game, and I respect them massively for it. But probably no, I don't really regret what I've done, where I've been, because I wouldn't have the friends that I've made throughout the time, and I've been lucky enough to play at a few different clubs where I can meet lots of new people and make great friends, and I've got great friends from every club I've been at, every country I've been in. So no regrets for me in terms of what I've been able to do.